Lucky finds Sunny beating the bag at his gym. Sunny asks if he's here to spar, but Lucky is looking for him and some advice. Sunny suggests he join him, as he looks like he is itching to hit something. Lucky accepts the invite. After a round in the ring, Lucky admits to Sunny he's been thinking of heading back to Africa, where he can do the most good. Sunny knows he was working there with the surgeon who operated on Lulu. Sunny can't believe he wants to leave already. Lucky admits when he's out in the world, he feels he's doing something good, something that makes a difference. Sunny feels he's already made his decision. Lucky isn't sure, as he left his family behind when he went away before. Sunny asks if he doesn't think he can do that again. Lucky says Aiden is used to him not being around, so he doesn't know what he has to offer. He can't go back to being a cop again, and if what he's looking for isn't here, why should he stay? Sunny says Luke was his best friend, so he could offer him a legit job. However, if he doesn't want to be here, don't stay because others want him to. Maybe it's time for him to move on. Lucky admits every time he looks at flights, he feels guilty. Sunny says whatever he does, he'll support him. However, Sunny says he needs to be honest with his son, his mother, and especially himself about why he's leaving. Lucky gets a text and says he needs to meet someone, but thanks Sunny for hearing him out. Sunny also says that he needs a sparring partner, so he hopes he sticks around. Jordan runs into Elizabeth at the hospital and asks how Lulu is doing. Elizabeth says Lulu is stable and improving. Jordan is glad, as ever since the surgery, Laura has felt lighter, but she's also devastated over Sam's death. Liz calls Sam's death tragic, but they are lucky Lulu is doing well and that Isaiah was able to do the surgery. She says the OR nurses can't stop singing his praises, and they aren't easily impressed. She says most surgeons wouldn't even have tried the transplant. Jordan says he did toot his own horn to her, and it seems he was justified in doing so. Isaiah meets Terry in her office and asks if there is a problem with Lulu's recovery. Terry says there isn't, and she wanted to see him and make him an offer to work at General Hospital. He wasn't expecting this. She asks him to think about it, read the package she hands him, and come to her with any questions. Terry says they want to keep him here at GH. Later, Elizabeth visits Terry in her office and says she just saw Isaiah leaving. So is there something she wants to tell her? Terry reveals, just between them, that she offered him a job here. However, she doesn't know if he will take it. Terry thinks that if he takes it, Lucky will be happy that his friend is sticking around. Liz reveals that Lucky is already looking for his next adventure. Terry suggests to consider that Lucky feels he's no good to anyone. He came all this way to help Lulu but couldn't. Liz realizes why Lucky leaving has her so emotional. It's because he still has an effect on her. She says he's a great guy when he's not wrapped up in his angst and turmoil. He can be charming, kind, and funny, and she likes watching Aiden get to know his father. However, Lucky always leaves. She doesn't want to get her hopes up that Aiden could have a parent, and she could have a co-parent. Terry thinks she could also have a partner, but Liz insists that was over and done with long ago. She admits she got caught up in the craziness that they could be a family. Terry asks if she has told Lucky that. Liz hasn't, but she will tell Lucky that if he has no plans to stay and make a life here, then he needs to go, as it's not fair to her or Aiden. In the halls, Jordan runs into Isaiah and says she heard he did a great job with Lulu's surgery. He reveals Terry offered him a job here, but he doubts he'll take it. He had no plans of staying here, and he was making a difference in Africa, treating people nobody else would. Jordan says he is a transplant doctor, and as someone who had a transplant, she'd hate to see him waste his skills. Plus, if he's as good of a surgeon as he claims, wouldn't his skill be best suited for the OR? She tells him to have a good night and walks off. Later, Lucky arrives and meets with Isaiah, who texted him. Isaiah admits he was going to invite him to return to Africa with him, but then Terry offered him a job here as a surgeon. He was going to say no, but was reminded he has a special skill set that is in need. Lucky tells him to stay then. Is he a mite? And he asks Lucky what he will do. Lucky says he's still trying to figure that out.